Hey, welcome back. Today we're starting Prime Hunters. Metroid Prime Hunters, game on the DS. Everyone loved it for its multiplayer, and everyone thought its story mode was a little repetitive. Well, I've now played all the way through it, and just ignored the opening running again. I've not played all the way through it, but since I haven't, I'm going to play all the way through it for the first time. Much like Prime 3, over the years I've played bits of it and pieces of it, but I've not ever gone all the way through. I've had multiple DS's and tried to play it on multiple DS's, even on my 3DS, and I never really sat down and stuck it out. But that it changes today because I'm going to play all the way through. So, let's get into it. Now, bit of information. I did actually have a. Ooh. Okay, bit of a delay there for some reason. I did have a file before. I deleted it so we can do this fresh. Because again, as I've said, I played through it periodically. I played through pieces of it periodically, but I've never gone all the way through. So. Mission File 79109, journey to the Tetra Galaxy to uncover the source of a mysterious message. So let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, let's start here. The secret to ultimate power lies in the Alembic Cluster. This repeating neural thread, originating from an uncharted region of the Tetra Galaxy known as the Alembic Cluster, was recently intercepted and translated by Federation empaths? 1. Discover the meaning behind this mysterious telepathic message. 2. If the ultimate power can be secured, ensure Federation control. 3. If the power cannot be secured, ensure that it remains secret or destroy it. Potential complications. This operation must remain covert. The Tetra Galaxy is outside of Federation-controlled space, and the Alembic Cluster is a wild and uncharted region. While we have kept our communications classified, we know other entities have intercepted the thread. The lure of ultimate power will be irresistible to many. Disposition of rival interests is presumed hostile. Uploading known coordinates now. That looks like a bunch of spacey junk. Oh wow, you just blind yourself with the camera there. Okay, so you can see there are other things in space. Planet there, station there, planet there. Maybe something there. Maybe not. But let's focus on the Celestial Archives. And my apologies to your eyes. I know many people out there don't like the look of old game graphics, but this has never been remastered, likely will never be remastered. So, we're just going to take it as it comes. Okay, that's fire. Jump. Oh, I have to... Right. Okay. Activate scan visor. Tap and hold the button centered at the bottom of the touch screen to activate the scan visor. So I'm going to have to do a little bit of a dual control scheme. Excuse me. As far as I know, there's no version of Prime Hunters that has twin stick control. And even if, it would still be difficult to do that because it was a... excuse me. It was a It was a game that simultaneously had twin-stick controls, but also had... it had twin-stick controls, but also had a touchpad, because the DS is a dual-screen platform, and it was big, wasteful technology that was like, you should use the touchscreen for X number of functions, and it'll be fun for the gamers. And some games like Meteos were really, really fun, but some games like Prime Hunters didn't benefit from the touchscreen forced usage. So anyways, start the scan visor, which I had to... So I'm using a controller, and the control scheme is... The left joystick is for the D-pad, which would move Samus normally because it didn't have the circle pad like the 3DS. And the right joystick are the face buttons, so that I can look left and right, up and down on the joystick. Okay, it's R button to scan, just like firing. And ZL and ZR do nothing. Scan complete! This space station in orbit directly above Olinos is the primary repository of the combined... There's no button that functions, so I have to... Okay, this is going to be a frustrating series of plays. Knowledge of... Okay, hold on, let me read it all from the start. Space station... This space station in orbit directly above Olinos is the primary repository of the combined knowledge of Olympic scholars, scientists, and historians. Hunter-class gunship registered to Samus Aran. Return to the ship to save your progress and recover your energy. This teleportation device is not receiving power. No, I know that. It's not a very long scan range. It is written that the Olympic power shall materialize... Hold on, should I do that or should I do something else? Well, it's not Space Pirate. No, we did Southern Galactic Federation. Trying to remember one that's available. Let's try that. I'm probably going to mess this one up. It is written that the Olympic power shall materialize when 6 frequencies shimmer in the divine spectral sequence. A weak energy shield surrounds the door to keep out roaming creatures. Any weapon will open this door. Anything else to scan in here? Anything at all? Oh, hello. That's new to me. Didn't expect that. Well, alrighty then. Let's turn out the scan visor. Oh, bit of a fun bit. The, buffer words. So, when playing this game, I have the fire set to R, and when you're holding that down, fires 3-4 shots, then it charges. This, in fact, is the game that introduced that. I don't know why they did it. Maybe because they knew that firing individually would be taxing. However, I still view it as the downgrade that it is. It's frustrating, and I wish it weren't in the game. The reality is that if you hold it for just long enough, you can create a kind of machine gun fire by effectively tapping at half speed. But this stops you from using charge shots quickly, and that is the ultimate downgrade. It's a massive reduction in firepower, and I despise it deeply. Anyways, let's move on. I'm going to turn on the scan visor again. Oh, hold on. Oh, we're going to turn it right back off. I'm just going to turn on the scan visor when the next room turns out to be a big room. Like that. Works in tandem, synergy processor. Works in tandem with the synergy drive to make subtle changes in the station's orbit and rotation. Yeah, that sounds like something. Synergy drive. This device maintains the orbit and rotation of the space station. Operation appears normal. Okay. The sensitivity of the up and down are a little harsher than the sensitivity of the left and right. And unfortunately, I don't believe there's anything I can do about that because I think that's integral to the game. Give it. Buddy. Oh no. I can't have a partial scan. I have to be able to full scan the thing. Oh, okay. And then, of course, you put me in scan or combat visor, even though I wanted to be in scan. Analysis indicates the door is remotely locked. Something nearby may unlock it. The switch can unlock a door or a power on object. Wow, door's unlocked. Ain't that neat? Once again, it yoinks me out of scan visor, which I was not done using. And is a smidge frustrating. Port helm, the secret to ultimate power. The secret to ultimate power lies in the Alembic cluster. Author and origin unknown. We're just going to assume it's the same guy. Starboard helm, the secret to ultimate power lies in the Alembic cluster. Binary irregularities indicate the message. Binary irregularities indicate the message was broadcast telepathically. Okay. All right, let's keep moving. I do like that there's a third, like another type of door. They spent the effort to guarantee that the doors looked different to the rest of the doors. That's a good thing. I like that. Oh, I should scan. Psycho Bit V1.0. A levitating spherical sentry droid equipped with 360-degree sensors and a low-level teleportation device. The basic silver model fires an energy blast, whereas the advanced green model features a heavy-duty gun powered by a nanoscale nuclear reactor. That's a little insane. That's a little egregious. No energy drops. But I've only taken one tiny bit of damage. And those won't break. Wait, can I scan them? No, they're just blocks. Okay. These I could probably scan. Not even a little bit. Small energy replenishes 30 units of energy expended from the power suit due to battle damage. Energy has also been known to have a rejuvenating effect on alien technology and physiology. Stop it. Yes, I know how to use the charge beam, as does everyone in existence. That's weird. Okay, watch the trajectory of the shot. Oh, it would do that to me. That right there. See how it just curves beneath the boxes? Like, it moves down because I'm moving down. That's weird. What does it say? Run that by me again? No? Double? Come on, kid. Double tap the touchscreen and press the jump button. Okay. So it's a little bit of a in-world tutorial. What are these? What are those? Petroseal. Harmless from a distance, this airborne creature secretes a corrosive toxin that can burn through all but the toughest materials on contact. Synergy strut. Reinforcement pillar for synergy drive. Which I assume is everything in the room, except this. Schematic of Olympic interstellar shipping routes. That's definitely something that I fail to understand on a deeper level. Door cannot be opened with that weapon. Well, let's find out what it can be opened with. Analysis indicates the blast shield is impervious to most weapons. A missile may damage it. Now on the touch screen we hit on the touch screen we hit the missile button that unlocks the door, and then we go through the door and we keep moving. Let's get the scanner on. Hold on. We're not going that way just yet. Now we're going that way. Turn off scan visor. I don't think there's a lock-on in this game, because with the point and click, you're supposed to have greater accuracy. It's really difficult to do on PC. Gunship transmission! Warning, confirmed arrival of unidentified vessel at Celestial Archives. Extreme caution is advised. Attack like Rod 64. Oh. Oh no. Well, I'm sure everything will be just fine. Olympic artifacts. Artifacts are encoded with program data unique to Stronghold Portal. 3 artifacts are necessary to activate the portal. Access to Science Hub. Access denied. Olympic Scientific Database severely damaged. Artifact Shield. A security device that protects the artifacts. This device can be unlocked with the proper key. Okay, really? A bit of a downside of it being on a handheld system of this power level, of this design, is that enemies just sometimes pop in from nowhere. And there's really nothing to be done about it. It's unfortunate just because of the lack of capacity to represent, you know, what was needed for the battle. Finally. There. Shield key. When retrieved, this dynamic piece of technology will deactivate the artifact shield in this area. Alright. I thought something behind it might have a scan spot. Whoa! Cartograph artifact. The cartograph artifact is encoded with the spatial coordinates of a hidden chamber. Artifact discovered. You retrieved an Olympic artifact. I never realized there's like a theme. Actually kind of neat. What's really frustrating is that there is no... Ooh, okay, so I'm going to have to activate the Morph Ball, which thankfully I have, but does require using the menu. Of course, if I'm to activate the Boost Ball, I also have to use the menu like that. Enter Morph Ball mode. To enter small tunnels, tap the Morph Ball icon on the lower corner of the touchscreen. Lay bombs by pressing the fire button. Boost by sliding the stylus quickly across the touchscreen or by pressing the boost button. The power suit can now store 100 more units of energy. It's so hard to get the boost ball to activate, right? No. Oh, hold on. Hold on, give me a good scan. Lesser Ethrock. This nocturnal creature clings to the ceiling and is exceptionally fierce when disturbed. Okay. Damage required for enemies is a bit much. Unlike the base level. Oh! You know what I forgot? I forgot to mention this game is the birth of Silex. This game is the first appearance of the very cool character Silex that they have been struggling to make work in Metroid for quite a few years, which I wouldn't think is that hard, but apparently it's just really hard for people to come up with a really cool idea for Silex. But my goal in playing this is to find out more of the story of Silex, if possible, and find out why he's actually chasing Samus and not why Metroid Prime 4 says he's chasing after Samus. Anyways, green blast shield. Analysis indicates the blast shield is impervious to most weapons. A heavy-duty weapon may damage it. Well, let's see, what weapons do I have? I got the blaster, I got missiles, I got, nothing else. So I guess that's it. Hold on, there's a missile pack there. Can I roll in from the other side? No. Interesting. Hello. Oh no! Camden? Well, I guess I better go after him. Hold on. I'm gonna go get that missile pack I saw. Nice! You got 10 missiles! Isn't that the bee's knees? Moonrise, moonrise, moonrise! I see no Camden in these halls. I still see no Camden in these halls. But I do see the probable place I need to go. No, I see the direction behind. This is where I came in. No, it's not. I'm wrong. Are these that one creature I already scanned? Yes. Cooling fans, high-speed fans, cool the synergy reactor. These are signs of severe deterioration. Wow. Oh. The pilot of dock ship identified as bounty hunter Camden. Your warp signature was traced. Assume hostile intent. Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do exactly that. No, please jump. I don't want to have to climb up this tower again. Oh no! Broski's down there laying live. Laying, bomb. Wait, can I? Can I do it? Can I? Hold on. Can I just like blast him? No, he moved. What a shame. Sometimes the enemies will just kind of sit in a position, and it's incredible to just abuse the AI like that. Just because it's fun. Oh, this is just as difficult now as it was then. Hold on, where's the head? Nice! Crit damage! Crit damage because dopey AI, let's go! I'm not really, like, complaining about it. They did what they could. They did the best they could with the technology they had, but it's goofy. I love that he has, like, seeping bombs, or, like, mobile bombs. It's very cool, very cool. Got him with a charge shot! Yes! Camden defeated. I should have scanned him, but oh well. Access denied. Olympic anthropological databank severely damaged. Well. Oh, there we go. Weird to be standing inside it, but because it's not inside your torso, you can't activate it. The only way out of this room is through this door. Which just so happens to have an Olympic artifact. Which unlocks all the rest of the doors. Okay. Need that. I did pick up the energy, good. Override, yes. Right. Now, is there a map? Hold on. Yes! Yes, there is. Okay. Stop it. Data Shrine 03. This is very confusing. Okay. So that was a missile. And then there are these two other doors. No, there's this door. Are there two other doors? Was I wrong? Are you gonna tell me that I'm wrong? She came down in a bubble, Doug. And who was her sister? The Wicked Witch of the East, bro. Grow up. Okay. Okay. Still don't got it. And what are you talking about? I haven't tried to open a door with any kind of weapon. Oh, my bad. I guess I did. Am I missing something? I guess I am. I guess I'm missing Camden's weapon. No, maybe I'm not. Okay. Oh, rude. Is that a missile upgrade, or is that missiles in general? Missiles in general. Okay. Oh. It is a bit odd that your shot's trajectory changes based on the elevation you're moving to. I know it's weird to bring that up again, but I never saw it before. If I'm not mistaken, the next step is to go to a different place, which is why I'm going all the way back out. If I am mistaken, I have to claw my way back through this facility, and that would be A little embarrassing. But oh well. Enter your ship. Yes, please. Do you want to save the game? Yeah, because I have made progress. Save complete. Logbook, weapon select, launch ship. Go to the logbook really quick. Lore, bioforms, objectives? What's wild is I already have 55% of all of my abilities. Boy, that's a lot. Oh, good, I can just hold the button. Oh, that was frustrating. Alright, let's launch the ship. Yes. And so we leave to come back again another day. Oh! Okay. Okay, I was wrong. Well, let's go back. If I was right, then another planet would have shown up. Yes, exit ship. So I said it. Okay, let's climb all the way back through. A little bit of a waste of time, but it won't be a big problem. What's also kind of funny is that the charge beam in this game is so explosively powerful it shakes the entire screen. But it does such pathetic damage. It's a bit frustrating because the longer the games go on, and I think this game sets the precedent for a lot of the things I hated in Prime 4 and the remaster, the longer the games go on, the weaker the power beam is, and it's genuinely frustrating. It's not like it should be the most powerful thing in the universe, and I expect to have to use missiles and other things on bosses and whatnot, but the stark degradation in power level from the original Prime to this one is insane. This one has the steepest drop-off in power beam damage of all of them. It's wildly low powered in this game. Alright, green door. Green door, can't do anything about that. Green door, clear door, green door. Now on the second to top, there's 4 green doors that lock me out from being inside there. Okay, so there's a door I haven't gone in, which is on the other side of the facility, which I should explore. There's 4 green doors here. There's 2 gray doors here, and down here is 4 gray doors as well. Interesting. Celestial Gateway is irrelevant. Alright, we gotta go to Data Shrine 03. Okay. This does kind of bring me back to... brings me back to my earliest of quite youthful days, because the graphics and the map remind me of... They remind me of old Armored Core. The best Armored Core is the first 3. That's a personal opinion, and I've not actually got through the rest of the Armored Cores. But man, Armored Core 1 through Master of Arena were just so incredible. Obviously, Project Phantasma is brutally hard, but even still, I like it. Oh, hello. Okay, first off, stop that. Second, give me a second. Olympic turret version 1.0, mounted gun equipped with infrared motion detection and DNA identification technology. This weapon will fire on any non-Olympic creature within its range. Okay, let's blast them. Alright, well that was easy. Can't talk when I'm yawning. Get my scanner activated. That's the teleporter's deactivated. That's the teleporter activates. Ship deck portal activated. Oh, hold on. Teleportation device online. Step in a portal to warp to another location. Analysis indicates this force field is impervious to most weapons. A high voltage weapon may damage its guard node. Which is that, and the guard node will blast you if you try to open the door anyways. Why don't have double jump? I don't know if there's a double jump in the game. No, not that. This. Binary subscripture. The binary subscripture artifact contains the precise frequency of the Stronghold Portal's spectral transponder, allowing anything within the teleportation matrix to warp from one point to another. Huh? New power conduit. This projectile-sensitive switch is used to transfer energy into this room. Got 2. Yeah. Okay. Well, that worked really well. You got the limbic artifact. Long-range thermomagnetic resonance scanners indicate remote and inaccessible chambers. Use the portal to access the inaccessible. What could that mean? Teleportation device online. Step into the portal to access the inaccessible. Still a little odd. But let's do it! This hidden room accessible... Oh, yeah. This hidden room, accessible only by extraordinary means, This hidden room, accessible only by extraordinary, I can't speak, means, houses our most sacred relics. That's the wrong accent. Houses our most sacred relics. It is guarded by our most formidable cybernetic security systems. Only by activating a portal controlled by a trio of artifacts can one gain access to the secret location. Ugh, I can't speak. I'm getting it wrong. The accent, that is. Outside. Okay. Well. If it isn't a bridge to check underneath, and several holes to check inside. Or perhaps not. That of a scan? Why it do? This door is synchronized with Stronghold Portal Security Protocol. Status minimal shielding. Nope, stop. Anything else to scan in here? No. Oh my. Whoa! That's crazy. So let's scan it. If at all possible. Cretafid version 1. Utilizing the most sophisticated Alembic cybernetics, this massive cylindrical defense mechanism features precision chemical lasers. The Cretafid is a key component of Alembic military defense technology, designed to safeguard the Alembic's most sacred objects. Well, this is very much that one area boss for Star Fox 64. Can I hit that? I'll get all these top ones broken before I try the bottom ones. Switch to missiles. Get him! I missed so many shots. Oh, I'm taking a lot. Hit the weak point! Come on! Ah! Okay, good, good. Moving on to phase 3. Ah! Stay at the right height! It is so very difficult. Rude. Now I'm out of missiles. It's gonna be hard. They don't give me more missiles. Which they could not. Then we blast them, boys. Then we blast them. Stop hitting me. Oh, so hard to hit. Nice! Oh no! We blew it up. The good news is, blowing it up was a good thing. Come on, give me the energy. I need it before it disappears. There's no guarantee I can get out of here with full health. Carbon analysis indicates octoliths are alembic in origin. And that's it. Biodefense Chamber A. This room serves as not only as a home to our most sacred treasure, but also as a mortal terminus for those who would trespass. Oh, hold on. There might be something else to scan. There's not. No. What? What? Oh, I hit the wrong button there. Samus just unflinchingly touches the alien technology without question. That's pretty boss, gotta admit. You obtained an octolith. Octoliths may be the key to the ultimate power alluded to in the telepathic message. Might, but who knows? I love these doors, by the way. The big old hexagonal ones. I love them. The iris opening, too. Love them. Gunship transmission. Security protocol initiated. Evacuate immediately. If I recall correctly, because I have done this very early part multiple times, if I recall correctly, I have to fight Candon on the way out. That's not going to be fun. But I've got 8 minutes, right? That should be just... Oh, but wait! There's more! What do you mean it's not active? It's specifically designed to help me get there. Switch is not receiving power. Ah! It's kind of a banger. It's very, very quiet, and I don't know why, but it's kind of a banger theme. I think the music should be louder, ultimately. I don't know if I can affect that in-game, but I think the music should be louder. If I can affect it, I'm gonna turn up the music. Because it gets very, very quiet. Whoop! Drop down, turn around. Is the cannon locked? Why, yes, sir, it is. Boom, sucker. What do you mean? Hold on. How do I get out of this room specifically? Passageway on the other side. Both of these areas are cannon locked. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I gotta go through here. Yep. Oh, hello. Okay, out of the way. I don't care enough. Unless you got energy and you don't. What do you mean? Let's go. Oh, of course the doors are locked and I gotta fight through the mini-boss army. Interesting. Perhaps, because I wasn't moving in any different direction than going forward, perhaps the energy shots actually have a kind of, or have a homing effect. Maybe they seek out the desired, or a desirable target at long range to assist with the reality that you're on a DS, of all things. Right? Alright. But wait! Who could this be? No one in particular. There are certainly drones to fight though. Oh, this is difficult. Okay, that's one. What's really funny is in campaign, so the multiplayer, if you don't own the game, you can't play as anyone but Samus. And in multiplayer, when you die, it changes, it shows a running Samus figure. Yeah, no shit. It shows a running Samus figure as it, like, made of energy as it fades out. I would love to see the game. As long as the ship too, let's get off this rock. Even if the, even if the timer is stopped. But it shows that when you die in multiplayer, because if you don't own the game, you can't play anyone but Samus. So the generic death animation, the only death animation, is a running Samus disappearing. Alinos! That's a smoking hot planet. Let's call it here, though. That said, back to the one thing. So it's funny that they used those same animations. They didn't just use a blowing up animation for the robot. They used, because it counts as a player, they used a player death animation. And that's wild. Where it has the same, it uses the same, I don't know, somehow it counts as a player or a bot in the same vein as like multiplayer. That's just really funny. I enjoy that. So let's call that here. This is probably going to be not 17 or 19 or 20 videos, unless I get really stuck, which very well could happen. But because the game is smaller, it's likely to be shorter, and I imagine that when I get through it, I'll know all that I need to know, and that'll be it. I can then move on to others, like Federation Force or something else. Federation Force or Saints Row 1. This actually does give me time to buy a capture card for consoles and another external one, because I don't want to not use the one I'm using right now, or I don't want to change the position of the one I'm using right now because it's difficult and frustrating. But I do want to have a separate one to use for external consoles rather than the computer, because it's going to be easier that way. The only way that this can work out is if I find a way, because years ago I heard that it was impossible to emulate the Xbox. So if someone has emulated the Xbox, now, to be fair, I own a copy. I own Saints Row 1. So if someone's got it, like someone's figured out how to emulate the Xbox, I can get this thing going. Without having to get a new card, I could save money and still get everything I want going down. So that could be really good. I don't know. But without further ado, if you watched all the way through, thank you. I enjoy every single I enjoy that reality, even if it's not reflected in my analytics at all. And good night. And in case you're watching it at any other time of day, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening.